Alright, second grade, I have another problem to show you today. This one says, Peyton has 24 candies. He shares some with Tanner. He has 16 left. How many candies did Peyton share with Tanner? You can see this problem is set up a lot like our other problem. So let's go ahead and write our amounts in the bubbles that they go in. So we can see on our problem, it says Peyton has 24 candies. So that's how many he's starting out with. So let's write 24 on our map. And let's show that with our base 10 blocks. Okay? Let me grab 4 ones and 2 tens. So this shows 24. Then our problem tells us that he shares some with Tanner. Well, we don't know how many some is, so we can't write a number there yet, can we? No. So let's go ahead and write a question mark for this, because that's what we're going to be looking for in our problem. Then it says he has 16 left. So after Peyton shared some of his 24 with Tanner, he ended up having 16 more. So let's show that with our base 10 blocks. We have 6 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 10. Okay? So now we know that we have 24 starting out with and 16 in the end. So now what we're going to do is we need to know how this problem is going to work. Okay, so on the separating set model, which is what we're working with today, we have to physically take some out of the start and put it into this change bubble. So when we take it out of the start, it's going in our change bubble, but that is why the arrow is pointing down. It's because we're taking some away from our start amount. And when we do that, we're going to try to make it equal to our result number, okay? So since we don't know the change, we can't subtract that yet. We can't tell how many 24 minus how many equals 16. So we need to take our 24 and our 16, and we're going to subtract the 16 from it to see if we can figure out what this change amount is going to be. Okay? So we know that when we subtract, we can't take 6 out of 4, because 6 is a bigger number than 4. So we need to regroup a set of our 10 over here into 10 ones. Okay? So now we'll have 14 ones. And if 14 ones, we can subtract by 6, because 14 is a larger number. So if we take 6 away from 14, we're going to be left with 8. And then if we have 110 minus 110, that's 0. Okay? So we just figured out that our change amount would be 8. Okay? And where we're going to get that 8 from is our start amount up here. So can we take 8 away from 24? No, we can't, because 4 isn't enough to take away 8. So we need to regroup one of these 10s into 10 units, okay? So let me grab some of those, and we'll put them back on our mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we have enough so we can take away that 8. Okay, so let's grab 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to take it away and put it down here. Remember, we take away in separate. Okay? Because we're separating right now. We separated this amount into 2. Okay? So now we need to count how many we have left. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 10. So that means we have 16. And look at our result number over here. That number says 16. So now our start amount is equal to our end amount. And I want to tell you about something. The reason I set up our problem like this today is because a lot of people have a misconception about the equal sign. They think that the equal sign means the answer is coming up. That's not the case all the time, because look at our problem today. We had 24 minus question mark equals 16. So we were already given our answer. So the equal sign didn't mean that what we were looking for was coming up, because what we were looking for is right here. So we need to keep in mind that that is a misconception. And we need to remember that the equal sign actually means that this side needs to be equal or equivalent to this side. Okay, remember that we have to make one side equal to the other one. So the equal sign is a symbol to show that we need to make both sides equivalent.